So hi guys, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in into my channel. Once again, I'm Arlen Donaldson. I'm real estate agent here in Dallas, Texas. So with me right now, this topic is very important to me because I have a co-host. I have one of our sister company in Fathom Realty in Encompass Lending, Mr. Charles Butterfield, and he will introduce himself too, and why all these questions gonna be important to you and understand what's really going on in the market. And I'm super excited to give you guys more, insight, information, and why today is the best time for you still to buy a house. So please introduce yourself, and I will throw you some questions, and I know you're ready, and we'll go from there, right? So, Ms. Charles, please introduce yourself. What's your company, and how long you've been in the business?
So my name's Chuck Butterfield, and I'm with Encompass Lending Group. Been doing this for about 20 years, and all of it on the lending side. So I've been through the ups and downs of the markets, and very excited to kind of discuss this with you folks today. And thank you for having me on.
Yes. Thank you for joining me. This is awesome. So my topic for my question for him right now is, where are the real estate really our prices going on? Because maybe you guys a lot of informations online, a lot of information with your friends, relatives, co-workers. Don't buy a house right now, the real estate gonna crash, or don't buy a house, hold on, maybe the price will drop more. So in your opinion, what do you think, based on your experience for 20 years? Wow, that is a lot of experience you have in the market, different market, that I can learn from you a lot for this topic. So what's your opinion in this question?
Well, I think the short answer is I think house prices are continue to go up in the short term. So probably in the long term as well. And I think there's no better time to buy than right now. There are several factors leading to what's going on right now in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and nationally. So it just depends on what segment or what part of that you want to address. But from a population standpoint to a property, how many properties are available on the market, to how many buyers are chasing those properties, there's a lot of different places we can go in this conversation.
Wow, it's still a lot, meaning still a lot of people looking for the buy a house, right? Still a lot of going in the mortgage for pre-approval. That's what you mean in this.
Absolutely. I mean, we have more people trying to buy a house than we have houses available right now. So, and I think that trend's going to continue for quite some time. I was actually researching this yesterday, and I ran across some things that I thought were pretty interesting. Last year in 2021, just talking about the population growth in Texas. So in 2021, we had 62 corporations move to Texas from 15 different industries. And I actually read something, I think it was on Zillow, where from 2012 to present, we've had over 500,000 people per year move to Texas. So this isn't a short-term problem for us right now. And in fact, I was reading this morning in the the Texas Real Estate Center actually reported in May of 2022 that Texas has been the #1 area for housing permits since 2006. And in the last year, 1 in 6 new house permits were in Texas.
Wow, it's really a good hearing from you all this information make me more excited as an agent to serve more people that coming to Texas, right?
Yep,
and
absolutely.
Being in this real estate industry at the moment, I think right now is still the best time for us to invest in real estate. That's what based on all those information. That how about what you think in our market? You think we'll have more decreasing the price, or because you guys increasing the mortgage rate, more than, like 3 points already, 3.5 points in
Right.
uh, only like 6 months ago, right?
So rates have gone a long way in the last several months. There's no doubt about that. And there's, depending on which expert you listen to, there's some people that think they're going to continue to go up. A lot of people think they're going to continue to go up until we get inflation under control. But the flip side of that is house values are going to continue, or house prices are going to continue to go up. So, someone said to me the other day, and I thought it was kind of corny when I heard it, but it's very true. Fall in love with the house, marry the house, date the rate. So let's get you in a house today, because prices are never going to be lower than they are today. And we can actually look at the opportunity presents itself down the road to refinance you. We can do that.
Wow, that is so. If you guys still thinking to really, hey, maybe I will buy a house next year, based on his information, you guys better do it today, tomorrow, or you can get it sooner, right? Because the price is still increasing. And also, I'll just get based on the mortgage side, I learned from them that the price still increasing, the mortgage rate is this high, but you can refinance the mortgage rate, right?
Absolutely. So once you find the house you love and you get into the house, I believe in the next 18 to 36 months, when we get inflation under control, I think we will have an opportunity to get lower rates in the future. And I think that's an opportunity where we get you in the house that you love today, and possibly down the road we can take advantage of some lower rates and refinancing, get you a lower rate and a lower payment.
That's really true. That's what I'm telling to my client also, right? So if you guys really in the fence right now, the price is gonna be dropping or the interest rate more higher. So based on his experience, I will really give you, this is based on the data that will give you the exact, all of us maybe are visual. So this research is make me feel more comfortable to sharing it with you, what we're talking about regarding the market last year, and regarding the market this year, in how based on the price, based on the market, how many property, how many sold, and why still right now is the best time to buy a house. So I'll share my screen to you guys and make sure that we got it. So you can see my screen. This is I did this one yesterday. So this is we will tell you, real estate is really a local, right? So that's why I'm in Collin County. Are you in Collin County as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our local market snapshot. So he's telling us that based on the pricing, and then you can marry the what did you say about marrying the price?
Marry the house, date the rate.
Okay. I think I got the wrong one there. So you marry the house, okay? So look at the average price. This is in 2021, right? So in 2021, you can see, I'll make it a little bit bigger. The average price is 505,781. 500,000. Oh my God! Look at my math, my wording now. So this is 505. That is the average, right? That is in 2021. And look at the price in 2022, 602,000 already, right? So we have 19% increase just the price this year compared to last year. So if you're really visual regarding holding on, maybe the price will go down. I believe we're doing the right, I do the right research on this one. I did it from Collin County Board of Realtor. So I can give you really the price and what's really going on and how many changes. So we have the drop, the days on market, and look at how many days on market in 2021. We have like 15 days on market. In 2022 we add a little bit more, it's like 19 days in market, but people are still buying, right? So it's up to you in your mindset where you think it's going the market. You need to learn from the expert what's really going on, right? So this is the current at the moment. Look at the active listing. So we have 2021 is 1,967 only, right? For now, if you're a buyer, you have a lot of choices, right? So we have 3,160 available in the market, right? And look at the median price. Thank you so much for telling that the price is still keep increasing. So median price is, look, 450,000 in 2021. In 2022, look at our median price is 535 already. So based on your opinion, you can read this one better to me, maybe. This is my, my opinion being an agent, real estate agent. And what's your opinion being a mortgage and this kind of, data?
So even the projections moving forward across the United States and in Texas, I mean, we're seeing, even as they say that the increase in prices is going to decline, what they're saying is they're actually going to go from 19% maybe down to 7 to 10 to 12% increase. They're not declining in price. They're just saying they're not going to appreciate as much. I think this is absolutely the best time to buy a house. And there are, the statistics prove it. And our problem is not a short-term problem, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. So if there's a house out there that you like, get active, get out there, make offers, buy the house now. I don't think you're going to regret it.
Wow, it's I believe so. Because if you based on this data, if you wait until 2023, maybe the median price for our next year is gonna be what, 700, right? Probably, because from 400 it goes to 535, right? So this is really a good data for you guys to know what's going on. And one more, if you guys really thinking that our market is slowing down, not slowing down, because look at the active listing in 2021 is 1,967. In 2022 we have 3,160, meaning it's a lot of people still want to sell their house. And look at the under contract, meaning people still buying a house. It's almost like in 2021 we have 1,460 and 1,379 in 2022. So it's not much big gaps. People are still buying houses. They need a house moving to Dallas, and it's really make you guys what you call that, a big idea what's going on in the market based on a zip code or based on where is your county, right? So this is Collin County. So another one that I can share it to you is one of my my research as well. So it's not much on
Can I add one thing to that, Arlen?
Yes, sure.
So we're talking about house prices going up, and they've they've continually gone up year over year. And I think in Texas, I read they've gone up 63.2% in the last 5 years. So this isn't a new phenomenon, but rents during the same time are also going up. So the whole rent versus buy argument, it's a great time to buy.
It's a great, it's the rent at the moment is super increasing, right? So as you can see, I'm showing you right now is, this is the median price. This is housing report in July. That's last month. Okay, we're on August in the middle, so I don't have that data yet. But so I can give you more of of this exact information, what's going on in the market. So maybe you're thinking, oh my God, I see a lot of houses, but days in the market right now is what? It's like 14 days, right? So still total of 45 days, we can still close the property. I think it's really help you as well, being in the lender side, what's going on, right? It's a good information. So we have 2.6 a month of inventory at the moment. Last 2021, we have like negative 5, -1 month of inventory. So right now we have only 2.6 month inventory, so it's not much going on. So I'll stop sharing, that information. Is really helpful, guys, to see what's really the market at the moment. And you tell me about the renting versus buying, and maybe you explain it to us based on the mortgage rate of 3% compared to how much the mortgage rate at the moment, just to give.
Just roughly 30-year fixed, 20% down, let's say 5.5.
Okay, so 5.5%. So can you make, I'm not good in math, okay? Maybe I will give you a little bit of, computation.
Right.
So from 3% for 500,000, okay, how much their monthly payment and compared to 5.5? How much?
So if we did a 3% mortgage with a $500,000 loan, 30-year fixed,
okay,
your principal and interest is about $2108.
Okay.
So if we did a 5.5% mortgage on the same house, 500,000,
yeah,
you're looking at about $2838. So it's a difference of about $700, but it's 2.5% difference in interest rate. When you really make these comparisons, I think, to be fair, there's an opportunity I think that we're going to have to get back to those lower rates. Who knows if it goes all the way to 3, but I think we can get back into the 4s or low 4s, once we get the inflation under control. But what are the house values going to be at that time? I mean, are they going to be 600? Is it going to be a 700? I mean, what numbers are you going to have to put down to buy a house if you wait till rates come back down?
That's really nice. That's really nice. You answered my question really good, and it's not much overthinking. I know it's a big increase on the monthly payment at the moment, right? It's the reality, right? But if you compare, you're gonna wait next year, it's gonna be maybe 50 to 100,000 increase, and you're gonna pay the same thing. And versus renting, what your idea about renting at the moment and wait until maybe 4% on the mortgage rate? What's your idea about that?
So, and hopefully I'm answering your question correctly here, but to me, every time, anyone that's renting right now, every time they go to sign a renewal, their rates are going up drastically for the rent. So my thoughts are, even if you buy the house, even if the rate is today's rate, and, we don't love them, but they are what they are. You buy the house at today's rates, you get some appreciation on your house. If we get the opportunity to refinance, we do that. With rents, you're just throwing that money away. With at least when you own the home, you're paying principal every month, plus you're participating in the appreciation of the home value. Yeah. So there's really not to me, the rent is you're just throwing money away every month. And those figures aren't cheap anymore. Yes. I don't know what the average rents are in Collin County right now, but I'm sure we could find it pretty quick, and they're not cheap.
Yeah, it's really increasing the rent, and I'm also a landlord, and it's good for me, if you guys renting my house. So it's really makes us more money. And being an agent, I need to explain it to you guys that almost it's so maybe it's a learning also for you. Is we do a 1% rule, right? So example, if the price is 300,000, we should get a rent for 3,000.
Oh wow!
So that is a good rent for us being a landlord. In $3,000 monthly, you have 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom already. That's a payment for that one. That is gonna be either 250,000 to 300, right? So the same mortgage payment, being a landlord, I like that. We got money, but my concern to you is you as a buyer, really you're paying a landlord for $3,000, and you can pay your own house, right? And accumulate all those home value appreciation. I think it's nothing makes sense for you guys to get a house at the moment, it's we are all here to answer your questions for that reason, right? So, and where we could explain a little bit, you did not explain it to me, about your company and why they need to use you being my to-go lender.
Gotcha. Appreciate that. So again, about 20 years in the business, I have done about every type of loan that you can do. I can talk to someone, I can help them understand the benefits of getting pre-approved. When we do our pre-approvals, most people just do an application and pull credit, and they look at it and they go, okay, you're good, and they send you out looking for a house. Well, if something's going to go wrong, and Arlen, you can possibly attest to this, it happens in underwriting. So what we choose to do is, let's do the application, let's pull credit, let's have them send in all their financial documents, let's take that file and put it in front of the underwriter that's going to clear that file to close. So we get a full underwriting approval on income, assets, employment, and credit. Therefore, when they go out and you make an offer with your client, there's a couple things that we can do. We can reach out to the listing agent and let them know that they've already been fully underwritten. You can do 0 days on financing, so that'll help you win contracts in this market. Plus, if I'm going to take my house off the market to put it under contract, if someone's already been fully underwritten, I feel much more comfortable doing that. So there's a lot of benefits to working with us. We have a promotion going on right now with our Fathom agents and Encompass lending. Unfortunately, it's only good for another 15 days unless they extend it. But any loan over $250,000, we give a $1,000 lender credit towards closing costs. And it's a true lender credit. So there's a lot of exciting things we're doing at Encompass. We'd love the opportunity to help you purchase your first home and or your second home or whatever home it is. But we have a very professional staff, and we are here to help.
Yes, I really agree. Encompass Lending is, we work with them, and it's been super good because they are not only online, so you can see their face right now, and they will guide you the process. It's not about, hey, you fill up the form and then we'll get all your information and that's it. You will not see them, no support, no nothing, no questions. You do your research, right? So that's what I love to work with them. And hope you guys learn in this video. And if you have more friends, family that you think coming to Dallas, Texas, make sure you contact me. All my information's below. And I will put your information as well in the Encompass Lending as well in your link. So if you have, we have some friends, relatives that want to go a pre-approval, I make sure that they will use you as a to-go lender. And for now, thank you so much for this opportunity to give me more insight about the lending side and learn from you as well a lot right now. And hope all my you guys watching on my channel right now, you guys learn from me, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day and have a great one. Thank you so much for joining me. It's my heart and my pleasure to talking to you, and we're gonna brainstorming in this topic.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, we do it again. Okay,
Fantastic.
okay,
Thank you, Arlen.
Thank you.